Hey, White Knight. Hey, Joel. Hello, hello. I am just figuring out if everything is looking okay to start with. How are you? This is the Ireland one exactly. So hopefully we are live on Alexandra's channel too. I'm just checking that right now, and I think we are. A lot of channels are live at this hour. All right. Cool background. Thank you. Actually, I'm gonna Did you get a haircut? I did not. Does it look like it? These are actually my bangs that I really need to cut. Um. Hello, Sack Meanie. You look different. I know I do. Um. So, funny thing is, usually when I do commentary like this, what I do, what everyone else does is we use YouTube links to go live. But Alex actually used something a little bit different that I can use as a browser source on OBS, which is really cool. But on the other hand, I have no idea how to delay it. And my initial idea was to delay the feed so that it could be in sync with the moves. Um, so I've been trying to keep up in the meantime. So I'm gonna need your guys' help to keep up with all of the moves. For instance, White has just made the move. She uses Ninja. Do you know of any way that I can delay it? Hello, Anton. Hello, Mikhail. Good afternoon. Hey, Davo. Hey, Maney. Maney, yeah, I haven't seen you in a while. I haven't seen you in a while. I don't know how I'm gonna know which Alex you're talking about. That's gonna be probably one of the most difficult parts now. You cannot delay it. Yeah, I figured. So it's good that you can use it as an OBS source, but I cannot delay it. Um, all right. So by looking at the board, what do you guys think was just played by White after C5? So sorry about my. I'm just trying my best to look close to take a close look and see. So you just played D3 now, if I see it correctly, was it not? Which is a weird move, but thank you, Felix, for the follow. D3 just now. Do you have makeup on? Just a little liner. I mean, this is Alexandra Chess. I had to put a little liner as well. G3, Bishop G2, and castles. Ooh, okay. Let's see, let's see, let's see. So this, we don't know the exact order, but actually, maybe we do. I will trust Joel. Here, D6 and knight C6. All right. Thank you so much, Joel. You know that keeping up is not the easiest thing. Well, now in the opening, things move a little bit faster, but down the line we'll be able to keep up a bit more easily. Ah, wait, was it not knight c3? Wait. Not knight c3. Castles, knight c6, then knight c3. Did he play knight c3 at any point? No, not yet. Okay, I'm missing a move now. What move am I missing now? Hello, Sergio. Hey Felix, yes, double fianchetto now. You're not playing Arena Kings today? My team is signed up, but I will not be streaming unless. Oh, D3. Gotcha, gotcha. D3, Bishop G4. Alright, alright. We are up to date now. We are up to date. Thank you so much. Now we are ready to take a look at what just happened. But funny enough, moves are going to start coming in around this time, so at some point maybe we will be sort of in sync. Hello, Paladin. Do I usually flip this? I think this is better. Yeah, okay. What's up? How are you feeling today? I don't know how we're gonna differentiate between uh, this Alex and that Alex today. I guess Alex Prado and Alex could work. Maybe. All right, clocks are starting, which means that the board is starting to update as we speak. Times are not correct, by the way. Alex does. Okay, now it's looking a little bit better, and then eventually we'll be able to keep up fully by using the board. Hello, Paulina. Welcome in. You should just call yourself Theo. Sometimes I wish I were Theo. Thank you, Paulina, for the follow. This is the whole how to say, yeah. I mean, actually, no. Maybe we should just go for Alex. Alex Prado is Alex, and I'm gonna be Asmada for the day, I guess. All right. First of all, I should start by saying that I'm not entirely sure what is going on here. So, wide open with knight f3. It's actually the live position right now, and c4. So I am still learning a lot about this stuff, but this ended up being, because Alex also played c5 eventually, sort of a Botvinnik setup, but I don't know. I'm not a specialist. But then white also castled the dark square bishop, so it's a double fianchetto situation. Please do educate me if you are more aware of what is going on in terms of the opening here. Live D Jordan, are you still traveling Europe? Yes, I am in Spain at the moment. I am in Spain in a city close to Valencia. Nef Direct, hello. Botvinnik is with e4 and knight ge2. All right, so then we're talking about that. I am yet to learn my openings. Damn, so you take hotel every day? No, I am staying in an apartment for 2 months. DJ Robrek, good afternoon. I'm from Spain. Well, hola, ¿qué tal? This is just symmetrical closed English. Well, let me just, because we already know, this is the current position, I believe. Hey, Ellen. XYZ. That's funny. Well, can you call it a symmetrical closed English if at this point, um, considering that black did not fianchetto the light square bishop either? Everything else is symmetrical though. I don't know, it's a technicality. Also, I am supposed to ask stupid questions because that's how you learn. Hello, Derp. Yes, I haven't done one of these in a while. It is funny that both it is about the pawn structure. Ah, see, that's something that I did not know. I did not know that you hold the position symmetrical based on the pawn structure. I thought it basically means, when one color kind of mirrors the other. Usually black mirrors white. Um, hello, Vegemon. Hello. Both of us like bishop g4. And you know what? When I usually play bishop g4, it's not a good thing. So perhaps that would be the case here. If black would have played b6, bishop b7, then it would be called the double fianchetto. Noted. Okay, the order was a little bit off, but we still got to the same position. Still very equal. Now bishop g4 makes sense here. D3 is also very modest. Should we unpack everything? I think I will once we get all of the moves in, because we did not get the perfect, we didn't play it in the perfect order. Or I didn't, rather. We have time. We have time. One thing I love, the one thing that I probably love the most about commentary is how I can talk a lot. Um, so yeah, that's basically it. I can talk a lot to you guys. I can give full attention. I don't have to play any moves myself. We just take a little, you know, we analyzed the moves that Alex plays today the best that we can. Now H3 is a must. Makes sense. Hello Klaus, what are we watching? So we are watching the Sligo Chess Open, which is in Ireland. This is round 4, I believe. Um, Indeed, round 4. That Alexandra Chess is playing, also known as Alex. So today I am Asmara to make it a little bit easier to keep up. Hello, just a Twitch chatter. D3 is very slow. Usually play E3 and D4. White is just trying to be solid. Interesting. Wait, so this is the current, well, yeah, this is the live position. We know that this happens now. And here D3 was played. D3, I wonder if D3 is maybe the white's intention is to put the knight over here. I don't know, even this is a little bit. Title says round 3. I wonder if I can update it. Let me try. Stream information. I'm gonna try to update it for both of us. See if I manage. Round 4. That should have worked. That should have worked. Nice. h3 played, indeed. And now we're probably going back over here, I would assume. I think she has lost all of her games so far, so she's been having a little bit of a rough tournament. So we are really, really manifesting a first win today. The Irish London. Yeah, I guess we do get a little bit of a pyramid situation over here. So h3 played. It worked. Nice. So if you guys could educate me more on this sort of setups, I would be very interested to hear. I I am pretty certain that I have ended up in a similar situation by playing very randomly in my Blitz games. Can I ask you about H3? In what sense? Why it was played immediately? Hmm. Well, I cannot answer why it was played immediately. Can at some point, if we go back, for instance, to go G4, is that something that is interesting for white in this situation to force? Hello, other Ellen. To not allow Queen D7. I'm also checking answers from chat, of course. To not allow Queen D7. Ah, that makes sense actually. Save this, and then we would want to play Bishop H3. Aha, interesting. Hey, Kriya. Okay, so maybe it's not. Uh, yes, God Killer, let's do that. Let's root for her. We want a first win here today. I will also be commentating the morning round tomorrow. So let's go for 2 out of 2 if possible. Okay, so I assume now Alex is taking a moment. Let me just go back so that is taking a moment to decide perhaps whether to go back here. I would assume that's the most natural square. And I don't think that trading here would be the best idea. That's just a feeling. I will check for a moment. Actually taking the knight is the best move. Now I need your help to understand. Okay, so she went to d7, but when I turn on the evaluation, it actually preferred trading the bishop for the knight. Now I need your help understanding entirely why that is. As for me, when I think about it, I would think that keeping the bishop would make sense. Otherwise, maybe this bishop would be quite strong. But there might be a counter argument. To be honest, I also, if I think about it the other way, this bishop feels just a little bit awkward. Not entirely sure where I'm gonna put it next, but bishop d7 is better 100%. Yeah, see, that's why I trust humans better. That's why you asked humans. Hello, Glima. Hello, welcome in. Taking the knight is not good. Can you find the arguments as to why is it, is the explanation that I came up with the the explanation as to why we shouldn't trade this? That's, usually what I know. Of course, it also always depends on the context. When your opponent has fianchettoed their bishop, you would ideally want to keep the same color bishop as to not allow your opponent's bishop to become very strong and very dominant on the long diagonal. That's what I thought, but I guess that maybe there isn't always a rule of thumb for everything, as we have discussed before. Hash, we can make it, yes. Too many people. Yeah, so I noticed that there's a lot of people that are live right now. There's also going to be Arena Kings, which is a big monthly event, I guess. Just for your information, our club is um Religion. So our club is signed up for this month's Arena Kings. I just will be here doing commentary for Alex. Um, but if you feel like playing, that's always a possibility. Your knowledge is good if not necessary. Better not to give up this bishop. All right. What just happened? Did he play? Did he play h4? Knight bd2, queen c7, queen c8, and h4. Okay. You are great at keeping up. Also, with only one screen, it's a bit more difficult. Thank you for your assistance. Now, you know what? After h4 is bishop h3. Now an idea? Yeah, so h3 followed by h4 is not the most accurate, right? So h3 to go h4 next. Bishop h3 has to be the best move here. What are you predicting? Hey Dantia, yes, this is classical, 90 plus 30. Basically even a tempo. Yeah. Bishop h3, king h2, knight g4. I'm a little bit lost as to what white has done so far. Now let's see what Alex comes up with. Black, if they want to trade light square bishops, should go for a light queenside expansion. Hola, Dustin. Hello, Eskia. Okay, bishop h3 was played. Hello, Vito Wolf. Welcome in. Nice to see you all. Nice to see so many of you on a lovely Wednesday afternoon. Bishop h3 is, of course, the move that makes the most sense. And now, let's see what happens. Hello, Rookie. We already discussed this. I will go by Asmo or Asmoada today, just not to cause any confusion. I have to be honest, I will have to play this out to understand exactly why this is so bad for white. Ah, because of the bishop. Ah, take here, right? And then take there. See the vision. I see the vision. Yeah, which is all because white played knight d2 there. Knight bd2 instead of knight c3 potentially. Let's see if something happens. Alex, I got a new gaming PC and a new webcam. I'm so excited. Wow, that's so cool. I cannot wait for that person to be me. To be honest, I cannot wait. Ah, I can imagine it's so exciting. I felt like that a lot this Christmas, with my mics and everything, all the new equipment. Hello, Shanshan. Hello. I'll go by. Patricia also works, to be honest, in this case. All right, King H2 was not played. Did you see this morning Alex lost to 7 12-year-old? I didn't see the result, but I know that she played them and she was asking for help. So Rook B1 was played instead, preparing King H2. Changing the camera view? What do you mean? Tattoo, hello. Welcome in. There used to be, they are still there. They are still there, but I get a smaller space in this layout, so yeah, but they are still there. What? Not what I wanted to do. Well, actually, it's cut off now, so actually we cannot. How's the result? So this is round number four, and unfortunately, Alex has lost all first three rounds. So we are really, really manifesting a win today. All right, so what should we do here with black? Should we just trade now? Should we just take that bishop on g2? Hello, Star Scream. Now I have to check which Alex you are talking to. I will assume that you're talking to both of us, though. Thank you. Sending all the W vibes. Yes, that's what we need today. That's what we need today. I am really excited. I think so far is looking great. Hence, opponent not playing the absolute most accurate moves. I wonder what would you play here? A6? I pretty sure you would not play A6. Or do I not know you well enough yet? The guy doesn't look happy. He shouldn't look happy. He's about to lose. How many subs to Unmod Derp? 200,000. You like A6? Ah, oh my bad. How is Alex doing? So far so good. Still early in the game. Is she winning? Every now and then I will turn on the engine, by the way, if you like, if you prefer. I mean, it's still in the middle, but Black has definitely made progress because at this point it's a bit better for Black. A tad bit. And that being said, I would probably just stay here, and then I'm not entirely sure what to do. A6 B5. Looks like White doesn't like theory. You know this reading. Who does? Is this the second game for today? Um, is it? I'm not sure. I think it's the first one. I don't think there was a morning round. Okay, Sean confirms. Also, hello, Chris. I will unmod myself for 100 subs. Derp, you aren't that cheap. Please. Good tournament. This is a tournament taking place in Ireland. It is actually a fan there. Oh. You can just read. No, no, no. Okay, no, no, no. Don't ask for things, though. No, no, no. Don't sell yourself so cheap. I think you are worth at least 200,000 subs. Okay, okay. Let's put it more realistic, like 150,000. Yeah. So tomorrow there will be two games, and I will be looking at the um, first round with you guys, the morning round. Thank you for the was that a sub? The problem is I'm trying to keep up. The problem is I can see both chats, but I don't know which um notifications are for my channel. Okay, we need to turn off the engine. We need to turn off the engine. Kath, thanks so much for the prime. Okay, okay. Thank you so much for the prime. Now I see that it was over here on this channel. Thank you. I really appreciate it. All right. Hello, Twisted. Hello, hello. I like what Alexandra does, but I wouldn't have castle here so that I can play h5 and h4. All right. Hello, Stefan, over on Facebook. Actually, we're also live on Alexandra's Facebook page. I've never been live on Facebook, so that's a first for me too. If you are watching from Facebook, say hi. I see you. Also, hello, Louie. I haven't opened Facebook in so long. Um, okay, I got a hello. I haven't opened Facebook in so long. Actually, I used it quite a lot during the elections. And it was basically because I wanted to get myself really angry. You know, Facebook for me was the exact place to make myself really angry because I was reading. But let's not get political. We don't need to get political. I will stop myself like right there. Hello, Armando. Hello. Facebook is still a thing, yeah. All right. Still thinking for a little bit longer now. I don't think she has made a move yet. But if I miss any moves, please do let me know. Vegs, hey Asmoada, what are your thoughts as a chess player in the Norwegian salmon industry? I do not have enough information to give an educated opinion on that. She wants to play an attacking move. So we haven't traded yet. So she's not trading just yet. Which is an interesting choice. E5. E5. Um, I do wonder if we can play something like, I don't know if this is a bit too out of the box, but can we maybe play something like this, followed by f5, or is this too much? We do have to be careful about weakening some squares though. But it does feel like this will be a position that's quite prone for attacking plans, I'd say. Who knows? Hello, franchise. E5 to prep. Ah, there we go. Okay, e5 to prep knight h5 and f5. Well, um, she does take the bishop though. I caught that. So I think it makes sense. I assume opponent will just take back. I think that's safe to assume. My friend and I discussed the game after we played. Very different opinions about the game compared to the second list that had to criticize every move. Maybe queen g4. No, she already played a move. What was that? Queen d7? Did I? Am I saying it correctly? Was it queen d7? Hey, Chrysal. Cav, as a Sicilian, enjoy your. I like knight h5. It also crossed my mind. I also like the idea of. Okay, so playing e5 to prepare knight h5 and f5. E5 first. Please do confirm or deny the statement I'm about to make. Is e5, well, not only to start a little storm, but e5 first, not to trade the bishops just yet? I do wonder about queen d7. I wonder hmm, what was the idea? So going d8, c8, and d7. I can't say I'm entirely sure about the plan. What is this preparing? Yeah, I wanted to keep the bishops. I see. They kept her talking so well. Hey, Strubilla. That's how you say it, right? Strubilla? Can I just call you Guilherme? I found out your name, or is that not okay with you? Please do tell me. I'm just waiting for your okay so that I can say something else. White position is quite strange. E5 and F5. Yeah, yeah, that crossed our minds too. Yes, you can. There you go. All right. Well, I learned his name from his dice chat username. So okay, Guilherme. Guilherme. Guilherme is actually a really pretty name. I have to say. I think it's a cute name. But I don't know if I would name my child there since we were talking about baby names earlier. Not earlier, like a week ago or two, because it's just, it's not super universal. Hello, Tardy. Salut. I'm not pregnant. No, not yet. Well, not right now. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, let's end that conversation. Good luck with Arena Kings. Good luck. Don't no. I don't know what I'm saying. I get nervous. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Uh, it's not so easy. I mean, okay, it's so hilarious. It's so hilarious that Strubilla followed, I think yesterday, right? And I didn't I didn't realize that it was Portuguese, so I go Estrobilia. So embarrassing. I should have known. Um, you are doing great. How many languages do you speak? Thank you. First of all, I speak English, Romanian, Portuguese. I understand Spanish quite a bit. I speak some French, and I also have a diploma for my A1 level in Flemish Dutch. What are you doing in Spain? Living life, enjoying life. Pregnant, Alex? No, 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 no. All right, let's see what White comes up with here. I cannot say so fake Dutch. No, I cannot say that I feel like I will predict White's plan here, but maybe e4. Who knows? Hey Zeus, hey Alpoca. But it's funny though. You should have seen my face when I went to the Netherlands for the first time. Um, and I realized that my Flemish Dutch didn't help me for 100% there. He wants c4, but what about knight b4? Oh, true. Your makeup looks really nice when you're the one doing it. Oh my goodness, you're the second person to say that today. It means I'm doing something right. Thank you. I will ignore the kappa at the end. I will just take it as a huge compliment. Uh, this is indeed true. All right. I got that. I got that, Estia, but I made it about me not being good at makeup. So, sometimes you have to twist stuff your own way. You know, that's true. How did White manage to get here? Like, it's so weird to me. I'm still not good at I really need to get into faster time control, into slower time controls rather, so that you can actually appreciate, very subtle things, the very positional matters of, sides of chess. I actually noticed that Alexandra wrote in her bio on Twitch that she prefers longer time controls and doesn't really enjoy or doesn't play faster time controls that much. You guys could confirm or deny. And I mean, I love playing Blitz. I love playing Rapid. I love playing Rapid, OTB as well. But I would like sometimes, I like in classical. I like it that I will put it this way. I cannot wait for the next classical tournament so that I actually have to sit down and think about things, in a broad, in a more broad view. Does Alex play TT? That's a great question. I don't know. I prefer longer time controls too. Estia, you are great at those though. So it makes sense. Okay, a3 was played, so a3 to prevent knight b4, so preparing e4. Question is, what are we gonna do? I have more confidence in Zen. Yeah. Think about flagging your opponent. Felix, you're talking to an former bullet addict. I know. I haven't played bullet in so long though. It's crazy how I managed to get here. Do you guys believe this game will end in a draw? No, I think this will end in a win for Alex. Former, yes, Christopher. Oh my God, everyone is questioning my words. Where is the other Alex from? She's from Bolivia, isn't it? Sorry, Kreisel, I don't have TTS on now. Wait, did she make a move already? Did she play D5? D5 was played. All right, thank you. So to prevent E4. I will play it. I will play it, Kreisel, when I remove alerts and TTS and everything else when I'm doing commentary on a different channel. I think it's only fair. But I get the alerts in the chat, but not on screen. You're good, I don't care. You know that's so funny. I'm sorry. Chrysal is like, you're fine. I don't care. Sorry. I'm not a bully. I'm not a bully. I'm not a bully. I'm not. Hello, Bean. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. No, I believe you. B4 looks interesting for white. I'm good, Bean. I'm good. How are you? How have you been? Hope all is well. It feels like it's all about the queen side now. B4. Okay, B4 was played fairly fast. It's a good move. I'm good. Done with the masters. Congrats. Congrats on your graduation. B4 played. And now, well, I have graduated a few months ago, and now I'm traveling. Currently in Spain. Yes, yes. Thank you. How has been Spain so far? Awesome. I love Spain. I think I'm gonna move here permanently. Well, I don't know yet, but I would love to. Are you in candidates? You mean which candidates? Hopefully not chess, not the chess tournament. As of betraying Portugal, I don't mean to. Or in Spain, in a city close to Valencia. No, I'm not in the candidates. No, I did not qualify. I did, though, get invited to another tournament. I cannot tell you yet because I don't know if I'm going. But I did get invited to a different tournament. I will tell you about it. You have FIDE reading? I do. I do. Uh, the comment should be FIDE. That should give you my reading. I'd invite you to my tournament. Why won't you? Franchise. I didn't have enough direct games, yeah. I I mean if the world championship were rapid, maybe I could have made it. World champion in dice chess. I could take dice chess seriously. You know, that's definitely realistic. You know who would be great at dice chess? My sister. Oh my goodness. I could play dice chess versus my sister. I should try that out. I think she would just destroy me. She's just too lucky. Chess boxing, probably not for me. I have very weak wrists. All right, b4 played. So obviously we cannot take this twice because then there's this, where this is hanging. So what should we do? Have you been to Nazareth? I have been, yes. I haven't seen though extremely high waves. The day I went there, it was so crazy. But very windy. It's a very windy place, as you know, makes sense. Maybe play d4. What is the idea behind d4? Hello, PMD. How is your day going? But you should have been in Super Pog Champs. I was there. I was just moderating. I was in chat moderating. All right, she takes it, and I expect takes back. Oh, wait. I expected wrong. This was played. Am I right? No. No, wait. So we had takes, then we had, oh, this, and then this. All right. We got there, we got there. Who was the winner of Super Pog Champs? It was Samay. Jeez! Oh my god. Wait. No, see? Ah, okay. She didn't take. Okay, my bad. So like this first. Sorry. And then he took like this, right? Okay, and now it's correct. Sorry, my bad. It's Sligo. No, Sligo is actually in Ireland. But I also thought it sounded Spanish or. Okay, my bad. You modded perfectly. I think I did pretty decent. I would like to believe so. And then she took on b4. Okay, my bad. We got there. See, that's why I prefer it when we just have the live moves. So now we got it. I think, right? So after all of these straights, uh basically white ended up with this isolated pawn over here. But then maybe white will be able to grab a little bit more space in the center. Maybe. Hola, Renzo. Hello, Honeyman. Hello. Is she Nemo? No, she's Alexandra. I played against a 10-year-old in a tournament last weekend. At the end, he had 1 hour and 25 minutes left. Oh my God. I think it's from my experience so far has been kids play really fast and also seniors play really fast, at least against me. I played a rapid tournament recently and I played against a national master who was I think over 70 years old and he was making moves. He had already played his move before I even hit the clock for my own move. B5 now. B5. But the thing is, it's not legal. You are not supposed to do that. I was trying to control myself because, sometimes I also know what I'm going to play and I also know that I'm going to just take back or something, but you have to wait for your opponent to press the clock before you. I don't know what to do against D5 as a threat from white. Yes, so B5 would be really annoying because we don't really. So B5 from white would be really annoying. I don't know where this knight is going. For that reason, maybe we have to play b5 ourselves. Hmm, I'm not so sure about this for us now. It just feels like this. I don't know if they're ever how they are going to set this up, but this feels a little bit. I'm not sure. I don't have a very objective evaluation just yet. Oh, she did already? That's great. That's probably the best idea. B5, B5, okay. So you guys are keeping up with the moves. I just have to pay attention to you. I will be right back. Give me 1 second. I need to get some water and also turn off the heat because I am red right now. Oh, but first we had a move, and that move was knight F E5, was it? Oh, C E5. Okay. And she took it, and then he took. They're playing quite fast. We are already on move 18, and they both have over an hour. And then he took back with the bishop. Interesting. No, no. Okay, so maybe now it feels like we are a bit cramped with white, doesn't it? With black, sorry. We don't really have, before we had ideas of e5, f5, knight h5, knight h5, f5. Now she should play 5, but I don't know what the letter is. A5. You guys like a5? Can you explain a bit why? I will turn on the engine very quickly just to see how we are. Rook f8 being the suggestions in a6, and it's plus 0.3, so it's quite... Alright, I will be right back. Gonna get some water. Alright, I am back. What moves have we had in the meantime? Was Queen B2 the last move? Oh no. Okay, she's still thinking. Have you been hearing music, by the way, this whole time? It appears you're not. It appears to me there is no music. I've been playing music this whole time, by the way. Well, now you can hear it for sure. I've had music this whole time. Well, at least I can hear it. Looking pretty drawish, no? Don't know. What my first language is Romanian. I like the FM commentary more. Now I cannot hear my own. Well, I don't know. I like my own music too. I'm very specific about it. You know what? You know what? Here, maybe just put a rook on the open file. It feels a little bit. Will the music mute you? No, you'll be able to hear me. There might be music in the VOD, but Alex said that it would be okay. And therefore, I would be muted too, actually, in some parts of it. But she says it's okay, so. Okay, I think this is the move that she's been thinking for the longest. BTS Sligo Chess is a thing. My surname's origin is from Sligo. My family migrated. Yeah, I had never heard about this tournament before. Um, Perhaps it is recent. Knight d5. Knight d5. Are there some trade? I mean, I'd Sligo. I didn't know it was pronounced Sligo. I thought it, you know what? I pronounce it as Sligo mostly because it just feels like such a Spanish word or name. But okay, thank you for educating me. Romanian is already close to Spanish, Italian. Yes, Romanian is one of the five Latin-derived languages, together with Spanish, Italian, French, and Portuguese. Indeed. And that's why Romanians have quite a, I wouldn't say an easy time, but easier than others in learning language. connecting the rooks. Alex wants to make a move right away. Just hesitating a little bit. Maybe sit on your hands. Don't play so fast. Take just a moment. What flag is that? It's Bolivia. I couldn't find the match link. Maybe someone could help you. Just go to chess.com and search for Sligo Chess Open and you'll be able to find the games there. But there should also be a command. Usually, I just don't know commands by heart. Queen d5? Are we trading queens? Do you also stream your own tournaments? I do sometimes stream my own tournaments, yes. I have only played one classical tournament so far, personally, but I might play some more this year, and I'll try my best to stream them. Is this the thing, sitting on your hand? Yes, it is. I heard Anna Kremlin talking about it recently. It's a bit of a silly way to keep you from moving right away, you know? And sometimes you might be tempted to just make a move, at least to gain some extra seconds to rethink your decisions for just a little bit longer. Yeah, this was a bit, who knows? She did play quite fast. Quite the contrary. I meant to say she did think for a bit when she played Rook FC8, so maybe she already thought about this before. She just wants to trade. Maybe she thinks that trading into this endgame would be favorable for her. I mean, there is an isolated pawn on d4, and we have 2 pawns over on that queen side, so maybe that could be an argument of some sort in an ideal world. That's interesting, yeah. Surprisingly, when I played my tournament, I don't think I played really fast. I was actually quite slow. But you know, it's very important to find a balance between playing too fast or being too slow, because when you are too slow, it usually means that you're probably starting to overthink things. So I don't know, obviously it's very difficult to put a number on everything, but if you maybe think on one move for longer than like 25 minutes, you might be overthinking already. So it's always great to try and find a balance. Yeah, only now we're getting under an hour, and it's already been, well, of course, consider the delay, but we know that it's been 20 moves. This playlist is kind of fire. Of course it is, Mikey. Yes, that is the game, Christopher. Thank you for the link. I think that there was someone looking for it. on Alexandra's channel. I cannot copy paste it though. Maybe this will work. Let me try. I cannot paste it to here. Otherwise I would. Yes, it is. It's delayed by 15 minutes. I wanted to sync the video with the board, but I cannot. So that's why I'm making the moves as we are saying them, so we can keep up in real time. But I promise you this, I'll always look out for you. Great use of the emote. That's what I'll do. Thank you, Sean. E4. Interesting. He has more table room, the board is not in the middle. You know, that's really funny. There was a very funny debate about this stuff with Phoebe when Phoebe played Tin Cannon. I don't know if you are familiar in Maya. And I had never really thought about it before. I don't know. And now I'm thinking back. Do I usually sit on, do I put my elbows on the table? I think I do. I would probably not love that. I'll probably ask them to move it. Arabelle remembers. Yeah, that was funny. That was funny. All right, so let's think about this. Are we taken? Let's say we are taken. We takes, and what is our plan next as black? You can see the board a bit better if it's closer. Honestly, what matters most to me is to be able to be tall enough so that I can see the board sort of from above. And I would like to ask Chad about this. Guys, are you used to playing OTB, or are you like me? I am much more used to playing online, so every time I play OTB, I prefer to see the board from a higher point of view if possible. So it seems a bit more 2D. And I played a tournament recently where the chairs were really, really low, and I had to sit on a jacket so that I could stand up a little bit taller. Rook c2. Yeah, I was thinking too. Rook c2 maybe. After trading. Knight d4. keep up. Oh, we're getting a move. We are not trading queens. Queen back to d7. I didn't even... I just thought that we were gonna trade. So, we'll take those lines from the top. This is white feels so much. How would I describe it? Just feels okay. Just feels stronger. But I think what are the arguments? I think it has better center control. But I don't know if that is the main argument. I don't know what we are playing for as black. I think she got tempted to go after the d3 weakness. It might also be a bit misleading because maybe as black you are thinking there's this indeed there's this backward pawn over here and there's also this isolated pawn on d4, and it might make you think, okay, those are things that I can play for, so I might as well skip the queens. I'm trying to think about it in reverse. But look, even if you look at it from white's perspective, it just feels like you're just so you are much more in control. Center completely yours at this moment. Potentially, if queen b2 is played, which probably is still an option here. I don't know if right now. In general, Irish players are very solid and like trading. I love that kind of insight from Navy, because that comes from experience, right? For sure. Yeah, so this is probably gonna be a longer game than we expected based on earlier play. Also from students, yeah. Gotcha. Do you think, maybe from what you know about me, do you think there's any stereotypes that apply to me? Now I'm curious. Is that a weird question? I don't know if that applies at all. I move around too much. What if he plays knight g5?
Last night these two bouncers and one of them's alright, the other one's a scary, and his way or no way, totalitarian. He's got no time for you, looking or breathing how he didn't want you to. So step out the queue, he makes examples of you.
It is a good question. Nice. Sean, I just realized, and it's really funny. It's really funny. I was asking someone in particular, but since you are on a different chat, you don't know. I'm not asking you, I'm asking someone in particular, and that's maybe. maybe. Maybe in this case is the person. So I understand why that could be misleading. I'm reading both chats and I forget that you guys are not keeping up with both chats at the same time. Sorry about that. Sean says, I have only known you for 1.5 hours. Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't ask you about how would you describe my my chess style. I would love to have the answer here in chat though, from maybe. knight g5, fishing for e6, so the diagonal gets weaker. Yeah, if knight g5, we have to go e6, right? And then maybe queen b2 might hurt then. That's an idea.
Last night, what we talked about, it made so much sense. But now the haze has ascended, it don't make no sense anymore.
But maybe in that case, e6 is not. Would knight g5 force us to play rook f8 so as not to play e6 and then avoid queen b2? You are funny though, and I like that. Thank you. Thank you very much. Hi, other chat. Okay. Aeropel migrated over there. Hello, Kylo Ren. Thank you. What was played? d1. Hello, Giant Pixels. Hello.
No, Billy, I
Let
haven't
me
done that
just
dance since my wife
do
died.
this. All right. Hi, can we play a game? Not right now. Not right
There's a
now.
whole crowd
You
of
played
people
too
out
much,
there
Trio.
who need to learn how to do
I
this
knew
song.
that you thought that. I knew that.
You don't wanna know. Learned my lesson way too long ago. To be talking to you, but I don't know. Should've taken a break.
Can't believe Ireland is actually getting represented. I know a lot of chess players from Ireland, and it feels like Ireland has a lot of chess action going on. At least that's what I saw from um, Diana Mirza playing a lot of tournaments as well, or used to. Tosh also playing chess a lot in Ireland. I kind of feel sorry looking at chess players. They are just spending time looking at those 64 squares. Yes, but there's just so much more beyond those 64 squares. You know what I mean? It's an entire world.
Yeah, Michael, the movie's amazing.
It's like one of the best movies I've ever seen in my life.
Deadly fever, please don't ever break. Be my reliever, cause I don't self-medicate. And it burns like a gin and I like it. Put your lips on my skin and you might ignite it. Hurts but I know how to hide it. Kinda like it.
It kind of reminds me a little bit. When I was younger, I don't know if you would have guessed, but I was extremely cringy. And I have a lot of old Facebook posts that I used to put up, and of course they're archived now. And I remember there was one where I was listening to music on my pink headphones, and I took a picture of myself like from this angle, and then I wrote, "Leave me alone in my weird world," or something. If I have music, I have everything. Oh, jeez. So that reminded me. It's not like no, I say leave me alone in my weird world, but you know, in the world of 64 squares, it reminded me.
Pretty good reaction. Pretty cool. Right?
I visited Dublin once. It was great fun. Never been there though. Do you recommend? I mean, great fun sounds really good. Dublin is awesome. Ireland's chess scene is growing, I think. I'm from Ireland. I've only been playing for 8 months, but the club I'm in is the best in the state. Lovely to hear that. It's very great to hear that. I feel like chess, you know, there's obviously a lot of conversation going on. We know that there was this huge boom with chess, with online chess, but I feel like now, from what I've seen, we are starting to see a lot of progress in OTB and IRL chess. Would you agree with me on that? It feels like there's a lot more chess clubs, a lot more players playing casually, and also a lot of tournaments, a lot of new tournaments, it seems like. Might need to refund my sub. Oh no, Cav, what was it that I said that made you think that? Okay, Rook FD1. Rook FD1 was played, by the way. Keeping an eye on D3, perhaps. That seems like that was the goal of that move. What would you do here as black? Also, let me flip the board again from black perspective. Oh my god. It's It's because COVID got everyone into it, and now they want to compete. Yeah. So so maybe it's still a consequence, direct consequence even from the COVID chess boom. Very funny how everything was timed, how the timing of everything when it comes to chess. A6. What about I was thinking Rook C6. I was thinking to at least achieve something. Rook C6 and then Rook C8. Okay, C8. I'm not sure if that's a good idea. I'm not completely convinced because we still have to be very careful about the A pawn. But even if we play Rook C6 and potentially A6, it could be. On the other hand, I'm starting to get a little bit worried about them starting to push over here. Of course, not right away. We still have this. I don't know, it feels a little bit scary. Like if I were playing here with black, I would be a bit scared about any pawn pushes in the center, even if it's... And scared is not a good word to use in chess, but not scared. Concerned about the potential threat. Let's put it like that. Rook c6, bishop a1, maybe. Really? Queen b7 was played? A lot of queen moves in this game. A lot of, and I mean by that I mean a bit of shuffling. Also to put some pressure over here, stopping any pushes over there. Now, knight g5 is even scary. Yeah, queen e8 is not an option there anymore. So maybe we would have to go for f8. This venue looks nice. Yeah, big windows, it's always nice. Even though now it's getting a bit darker. I guessed it was night. But S in German stands for Springer, right? Springer. I apologize for my pronunciation, but I remember it. If that's correct, I remember it because there's a chess, not chess, sorry, the book editor that's called Springer. Hey, Fair Physics. Alex commentated, yeah. Yeah, I go by Asmada today. Almost exclusively. I don't know what that means, sorry. But it's only been 2 hours. Feels like this game is gonna take quite a bit. Springer is correct. Nice. I might need to go get some food in the meantime. I have some jamon to eat with bread. Some Spanish great jamon. No, knight g5 was played. Knight g5 was fun. Fairly fast. And I saw a little reaction from Alex there. Did you guys also see it, or am I imagining things? Did she go like a little bit like that? Knight g5 was fast. So we talked about this even in the previous turn. Suggested by Chris, and we reached the conclusion that e6 was probably not ideal for us because of any queen b2 moves. And no, but e6 was played instantly. When it's just e6 is just so tempting. It's so I opened something by mistake. Sorry. Hope no lag. It just feels so natural because it always feels weird to put your rook back on f8 um, when you just moved it to c8 a few turns ago. Yeah, it's just natural. That was the first thought I also had, but then we discussed it further. Too fast, yeah, that was played a little bit too fast. I will have to agree. There were some situations where Alex played a little bit too fast. Has this been the case in previous rounds, in the previous rounds as well, chat? The problem, so from what we discussed, the problem with e6 is the fact that now this knight feels But we have tactics in that sense, so this wouldn't be good for white. That's a nice one. I missed that. Oh, so not that. Okay, so just queen b2. Uh, so that doesn't allow any of our nice ideas, and I think that's probably so that's the problem with e6. Now the only defender of this knight is the bishop, and the knight is pinned. So that gives us a bit of an unpleasant position to be in. This knight is just frozen. So I don't know how we're gonna play this. Actually, well, maybe the best way then would be to go knight h5 there. Knight h5 and trade like so. But then I think it's pretty clear that in that situation, this knight is a very good piece. Whereas our knight, not so much. I'm not sure where we would reroute it. Right? Nice Irish chess. So we have to go knight h5, right? Is that the only move? Or are there any other options? Is there, I mean, there's also queen here, right? But it just feels like we are so passive and so hanging on. You know what I mean? Like hanging on by a little bit. Where did this all go wrong? What was the wrong idea? Maybe trading queens there was probably so far the biggest mistake. Yeah, queen is 7 years. So maybe trading instead of queen d5 to go knight b5. Oh yeah, that's what I mean. And then that trade of queens would have meant a pretty equal game. You never know the perception. We never know the perception of what the players are thinking, you know, of the game. But you know, that's what Sean is saying. Maybe you know she didn't want to treat queens because she really wants to win. And sometimes when you try really hard to win, you can end up losing, but you also end up winning sometimes. So let's hope that there's going to be a positive result today for us. But I gotta say, I mean, the opening phase was a little bit questionable from White's perspective. Like there were a little bit of some very passive moves here and there, but in general, Poland has been playing pretty well, especially in this phase of the game. Queen e7, just a temporary band-aid, yeah. Yesterday, Alex declined a draw offer. Oh, I didn't know about that and tried to win, which cost the game. Yeah, I mean, in this case, you know, it's always when this kind of situations happens, like, I should have just taken the draw, but that's very easy to say after you know the result. It's definitely commendable that she tried to push in the first place. After the opening, White is the machine. Maybe it's maybe it's also it's a game where being solid, like you said, it's a very favorable uh, characteristic to have. Yeah, Anton. Yeah, you're giving really great arguments. So maybe knight h5 here. Knight h5 or knight h 98. I don't know if there's any difference. All right, I'm gonna now take a quick break to go to the bathroom and get something to eat. I feel like this is gonna take us still a little bit, this game, so we're 2 hours into the game. And it's for sure going to go on for at least another hour, I would say. And as Chris said, it's far from losing. Yeah, it's not like we're completely lost, not at all. It's just very unpleasant to play, that is for sure. We are stuck defending now. So I'll be right back. Hopefully we can still keep up with everything. You guys can still keep up with everything, I mean. All right, I'll be right back.
Oh, the night's like a whirlwind, somebody's girlfriend's talking to me, but it's alright, she's saying that he's not gonna slap me or try to attack me, he's not the jealous type, and I only need to get half an excuse and I'm away, but when there's no excuses, that's much easier to say.
King G1? Wait. What did I miss? What did I miss?
She's talking, but I'm not entirely sure.
98 was played. And King G1. Was it necessary? Oh, and Alex just played a move as well. And that move was H6, right? He is the end boss of being solid. I love that. I should have gotten some more water. Yeah, our knight is ugly. Alright, knight f3. And now what?
Golden brown texture like sun lays me down with my mind, she runs throughout the night.
Now it feels like it's finally time to double our rooks. That song is on heavy rotation. There you go. I'm glad that you're liking the playlist. I love when people compliment my playlist, my music. E5, G4. And how do we prepare E5? Ah, you mean rerouting the knight. Ah, okay. I was a bit confused for a second.
Golden brown, fine temptress. Through the ages, she's heading west. From far away, stays for a day. Never a frown with golden brown.
Yeah, but it does feel, that knight feels like has a lot of flexibility, and you guys already suggested several ways to reroute it, whereas our knight is absolutely meh. I don't know how we're gonna put that knight on a better square. Ideally, we would trade it off for third knight, but I don't see that happening. Oh, Tardy, thank you so much for the sub. That's very sweet. That's very, very sweet. Thank you. Thank you for the sub. I would seriously consider F5. F5 is bold, isn't it? gift sub. Thank you, Tardy. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. Appreciate it a lot. Merci beaucoup. Sorry. Merci beaucoup. Thank you. A6 I would play. Oh man, it's so weird having it's just such a unexciting position to play here as black. You could tell Chris, we could tell game where you have this black has this knight and white has this knight and this structure feels like it would favor whites in it. So trading now compared to earlier, probably better for white. I'm not sure.
All right. Yeah. Well now.
There is no extra time. Is there no time added after move 40? Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Yeah, rook c8. Okay, thank you for the info. Yeah. And then that's what I was asking. Is trading all both rooks good for him in any way, do you think? I would think it is for just for the structure and for the piece. I mean, you would think that that pawn on b4 would be a liability for white, but I don't see a way of going after it. He can keep the other rook to still pressure the a pawn. True. So there is no added time after move 40, which is very interesting. I think there was one game, so I don't have a lot of experience, but I remember one of the rounds that I won, one of the few rounds that I won in my only classical tournament. I really needed that added time after move 40. Like, I really desperately needed it. And I remember being so relieved that I was that I survived time scramble in a game that I was losing too for a move. Crazy. It's interesting how the time format also changes a lot, like the fate of a game. All right. I think he's gonna be thinking for a while now. He's thinking, what is the most solid way that I can play this position? Um, guy, chat, Alex's chat. Do you know how long it's been since Alex played a tournament? Did she take a break or has she been playing actively? Just because I think I saw a post from her saying that a year. It's been a year, a whole year. Oh, I didn't know that. I know I saw a post from her saying that I'm going back. I'm getting back to OTB, but I didn't realize it was that long. Oh. Also, hello March. Great job on the commentary for the other rounds. It's been a year. Did it play Rook D2, Queen D2? Is he eyeing that H6 pawn? Interesting. I mean, King H7. in July. Wait, so July is not that long ago. Or was that tournament not classical? Probably not classical. Ah, okay, 2024. Ah, yeah. Not classical, yeah. I mean, a year without playing classical, you also need to get back in shape, I guess. That's what I'm trying my best personally to find a tournament kind of ASAP so that I can get into the rhythm of classical tournaments as much as I can, of course. They were really fun to watch. Yeah, I'm also loving my OTB era. But that's probably because it's been going well, you know, sometimes it doesn't and then you're not loving it so much. She won all of them? All of the tournaments she played, she won? Ah, matches. Oh, that's impressive. I don't like queen d2 for white because it gives control of the black squares where you can play f6 and e5. That's a great point. It feels like this was a bit of a one move threat. I don't see further than the fact that it's putting some pressure on h6. May I ask, how do you train? Sure, I started training a little bit more seriously in September, where I participated in this event organized by Chess.com called Co-Champs, where I started working with international master Andras Todd, and I still have lessons with him. And on the side, I work a lot, mostly on stream, and I have a lot of courses, chessable courses that I do. I try to do tactics every day, either off or on stream. It's basically the idea. I also put together a little training plan, which I haven't gotten to yet, and I'm hoping to do that now. So the goal now for me, it's probably gonna be something like I need to find a tournament, and then I need to have that tournament as a goal, like preparation for that tournament, and then have a very strict plan to prepare for it. And it might be sooner than I expected, and I'm very happy about that. I'm still looking into it, but we shall see. All right, King H7. Come to Germany. It's an option. It's an option. Are you playing at Grenke and are you playing freestyle or the regular, the open? King H7, and now what was your plan, Mr. Webb? I will say one thing though. Traveling for chess tournaments and playing chess tournaments is pricey. Pricey and time consuming. So you really need to have time on your hands and also the finances to do it. Queen f4. I am not sure yet because of work. Yeah. There's the part of work and other commitments. Sometimes. Mr. Webb will play knight e5. Let's see, let's see. I had some suggestions, let's see who predicted. But it would be chess 960 too lazy to prepare. Fair. I mean, at your, at your level, I guess it's a good choice. For me, it's a no-brainer. I would definitely not play FIFA. I played a tournament close to my home, but the drive was too long to travel, so I booked a hotel. 200 euros for a 3-day tournament close to my home. Ouch. Ouch. But at least, you know what? Look at the bright side. At least you could just go there by car. You know, sometimes you have to take a plane to travel to different countries. But it's definitely a lot. I mean, I played in Maya, which is in Portugal, and I was in Portugal at the time, so I just needed to take a bus. But then I spent 10 nights at a hotel. And I shared a room, but how much did I pay? I don't think it crossed 300. Pretty sure. Okay, so we played Queen E3 here. Queen E3, right? Still in the session of being solid, I guess. So as to prevent any F65, I'm not sure now. A shared room would never be an option. There. I shared a room with Tamara, Lonely Winter, you might know, and in my case it was a great experience. We became very close then, so I'm very happy that we ended up sharing a room. Maybe I have the chance to play versus Magnus. I'm glad you see it as a good thing, you know. I had this discussion with my chat like a while ago. I was saying that playing title players, you know, for non-title players, and was in that perspective. I know it doesn't apply to you, but like when you're playing a very, very strong opponent, sometimes I don't see it as much fun as it probably should. Alex does have a chance of getting a prize. Top 3 women get a payout, and there are only 4. Oh, look at that. That's crazy. First of all, it's a great thing they have top 3 prizes for women. I would have loved that to be the case in some of the tournaments I played recently. But there's only 4 women in the whole tournament. And how many participants are there in the whole tournament? I see some empty boards, to be honest, to be fair. So maybe it's not such a big one. See, Queen E3, but I don't see what it accomplishes. I mean, it doesn't blunder anything. I'm not entirely sure what the... does he want to like treat a pair of rooks and then put extra pressure on the A pawn? With like rook A1 or something? Or 41? Alright, so not so many. So like less than 10% are winning. Confused Pawn, hello. Last year I went to drink it as a spectator. It was so cool to see so many top level players. Interesting. Maybe you could enter next year? I would love to. I love to travel all over the world and play chess all over the world. Let's see if we can make it happen. I always enjoy playing against stronger opponents. It's the best way to improve. Because a lot of things you do against weaker players won't work anymore and you directly get the nerf. I love that perspective. I don't know how I would feel like as 1700 FIDE, not even 17, 1600 FIDE playing a GM though. I mean, they better give me some odds and then maybe I'll have some fun. I played Arthur's. I played GM Arthur's Nexons. We played and I had 5 minutes and he had 1 minute there was 1 second increment. And he was like, "This is like classical. It's too easy. I don't need increment." Good for you, my man. Good for you. Funny times. I don't know, it's about losing. It's like you don't really stand a chance. But no, okay, no, I see the perspective. It has to be a bit more of a positive one. You should never expect to win. My, that's for sure. Yeah. All right. What do we play? We haven't asked that question yet. Can we reroute our knight in any way to a nicer square? Where would we go? If we could put that knight anywhere, where would we put it? Is g4 a nice square? Not convinced. Knight h5? Where would you like to reroute? Knight f6? I'm sorry, f6, e5. And knight e6. So f6 here. Whoa, f5! f5 played. Right? Hey Guillermo. Who has the winning position? I will turn on the engine for a second just to see the evaluation. +1 for white. It's not so pleasant for black at the moment. I mean, Chris asked for f5 a while ago. Things have changed in the meantime, though. Why don't we like it now? Rook takes a c7. +1 at their level is basically nothing. I mean, I don't know. I think, to be honest, I'm surprised that it's only +1. I thought it would be better for white. But there's of course always things that I don't see. It almost went to f4. Game face is on, you know? We need confidence. We need confidence, sometimes aggressiveness. I don't know if this is that bad. So rook takes c7. How would we take back? Loweri Warlord. Hello, welcome in. Yeah, I mean, Alex is 1920. Opponent is also almost in 1900s. That's also true. But maybe they'll take. Who knows? Maybe they'll take that. Let's see this. Let me make some moves. By the way, do you not does the color of the board bother you at all? Because it's like this since it's in analysis mode. I've been making moves though. 95 played though. 95 was played. I think so, fair physics. Green, you mean? No, I mean that I'm scared to reload it. It's a bit transparent. It's okay if you don't, so forget about it. Alright, 95. How does this blunder a pawn? Oh yes, so trade the rooks and then take on e4. No? Knight g4. Wait, so if takes everything and takes here, is this the problem? Ah, we can't even win a pawn, man. G5. Oh man. Oh man. We aren't even supposed to take that pawn. Knight g4 at the end there. So what are we meant to do then? After trading both rooks? Is there anything? Oh man, I don't like this. I wonder if he saw that, if he realizes that. I mean, on the other hand, that's probably why he played 95. That's pretty smart. That's pretty smart. He's been playing really well. I mean, opening was a little bit sketchy, but more in the sense that we looked at it and we thought it was a bit passive. It was more in that sense, but it goes with his style. So he's been playing in his style and in good style in general, making really solid moves. Perfect position. And f5, yeah, f5 was a little bit impatient. But you know, I guess you also need to consider the psychological side of things, right? So Alex is standing at 0 out of 3. This is round 4, and you really want to win, you know? Of course, you really want to get that first point. And sometimes it's difficult to accept, you know, even that you are not doing so well, so you really want to try something. And in this case, yeah. Sorry, Anton, I don't have the chat open now, so I can't fix it. Ah, Derp got it. Thank you, Derp. March, may I ask you, is your username March because that is your name, or are you born in March, or... This is very off topic. Yeah, I was also thinking that, Chris, that maybe it's a positive side effect. That's been happening a little bit with auto mode mod, but I don't know if I can change it. Some weird words that it detects and doesn't like, and they are never really used for with ill intent. I heard someone chanting March, March is our man. If he can do it, no one can, and thought that's my username from now on. See, I would love to get that reference, but you need to educate me. What was the context? Ah, sorry. Why am I not centered? There. Ah, such a better, much better setup than compared to Albania. So much better. It's insane. Ah. Also, please note how our opponent is not only solid when it comes to chess, but also when it comes to his posture. He's been sitting in the same posture basically the whole time, except for when he's making a move. And right now, except for this exact moment, just to counter... just to counter what I just said. Okay, gotcha. Alright. Thank you for the explanation. Very locked in. Very locked in. I wanted my name easily chantable. That's nice. You thought things through, you know, when I chose my username, I didn't think about it too much. To be fair, I started streaming on Twitch, never thinking that it would lead somewhere, and I never thought, uh-oh, now I have to stick with Asmoada. People still don't know how to pronounce it or spell it, but it's okay. Came up with it when I was 10. Gotta stick with it. Hey, Alex. Alexander is easier, yeah. My username is Asmoada. But I've had Asmoada, Asmoda. I even had Asmolinda. It's just the best. That was probably my favorite so far. Does Asmoda have a meaning? Yeah, if you are in my chat, you can type exclamation point name or nickname. But I can tell the story again. Basically, I came up with it when I was 10, and it was the first username I've ever created for a video game. And in this video game, there were two factions. You had the Asmodeans and you had the Ilios, and I was an Asmodean, hence Asmo. And also Ada is a nickname from Alexandra, like Alex is in Romanian. So I put them together, Asmo, Ada. Shitty AK, I've lost 200 reading. Oh no! Soren Joy, which club did you play for? I did not even get to see anything about AK this time around. Next month I will just clear my calendar and we're recruiting for AK. Very, very serious stuff. He played for Winnie 4th place. That still does pretty good. Congrats on 4th place. Who won it? Was it Brando again? Was it Brando or was it the Greek? I don't remember who participates usually. Alright, thinking a bit here. Now note that we have the clocks from 15 minutes ago. So at this point, she has less time than this, right? Am I thinking about it right? Yeah. So she's probably very low on time right now. Right? Or am I not thinking about it right? What was the last move that was played in the live on the board now? The last move played was Queen E3. Then she played fairly fast. So she got some extra time, but by now she should be quite low on time. And there's no added time after move 40, I was reminded. We have a trade. Welcome, Poppy. You want to know a funny story about my username? Sure. All right. I guess it's around 10 minutes. Hopefully. I was thinking under 10 minutes already. So, hey, Truth. All right, trading both rooks. And let's see what happens next. Be careful about tactics. We cannot take on e4, we would be in trouble. Did we take on e4? We did take on e4. Uh-oh. 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 He's looking at it. Sorry about auto mode. Auto mod. I can't even say it. Just kick it out. Knight g4 is played. Yeah. Now this is not good. I will show you the engine. Still plus 1.3. You have to play g5 here. Exactly, truth. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, Chris. That's I cannot control. 98. That's not a move that we suggested. That is not a move that we suggested. I'm sad for Alex. This did not go her way, but what to do? This opponent played too well.
Someone to kiss, someone to kick you. There's nothing that you couldn't slip through. Or at least that's the impression I get, 'cause you're smooth and you
Engage 7.
but she's yours. She'll be saying, use me. Show me the jacuzzi. I imagine that it's there on a plate or a rendezvous rate. Means that you'll never be frightened to make them wait for a
98, and I don't know. Can you go like queen d6 here?
what you set out to acquire. The eyes are on fire. You are the unforecasted storm.
You would like to trade queens at this point? For white? I mean, you are up a pawn. And have a passer. Maybe he plays queen e5. Yeah, we were rooting for queen e5, but I mean, if he plays queen e5, I will personally what would I do? I will personally start a subathon tomorrow and stream for 30 days non-stop to celebrate. Don't make any promise that you can keep. I know what I'm doing. That's how much I want him to play that move. Maybe this opponent is a fan of mine and wants to see a subathon from Asmada. Look, it's off, and I would dedicate it to you. I would dedicate it to you, mister. Oh? Are we repeating then? Was that knight f6? Or does he want extra time? I don't know what his time is now, so 10 days subathon if he repeats now. I will make it 7. I don't have the equipment for a draw, you know what I mean? No. It's 5. 5, yes. Is this the first repetition? I actually don't know how you count the repetition. Like, this is the second time they've had this position. Or does it... It depends on the check, right? On the checks. I don't know. No, first time, yes, first time. I'm so terrified I'll ever have to call out a repetition in a classical game because I wouldn't know how to. Oh my god. He wanted the extra time, maybe. Is this the last game? Good question. I mean, it's been 3 hours and 15 minutes. I'm lying. It's been 3 hours and a half almost. Considering that there's no extra time after move 40, it's the it is three times the same position. So does this count like a second repetition? I don't know. A second, I don't know. Please educate me, chat. I can't. There is 30-second increment, but there is no added time after move 40. He doesn't look so happy. He's looked like this from the start of the game. Okay, so he can play 98 again, but if he goes back to f6, it's a draw. I'm getting excited, chat. I might have to do a 5-day subathon starting tomorrow. I promise, I am committed of everything for that draw because we are losing. She knows how to play. My exact wording on what I said earlier. Thank you much. I'm opening Discord, by the way. I hope my computer will not start to lag too much. No, 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 no. I said 30 days if you play 25. No. I said 20. I said 30 days if you play 25. Repetition was something else. He didn't see a way to win. He couldn't find a way to win. Thank you, Merman. I mean, as your lawyer, I can say that it was a different repetition. I will have to go back and see what I said. But above all, we have to celebrate because this is a major, major save for Alex. I'm very happy for her. I know that it's not a win as she probably wanted, but it is a major save because that was position was ugly. Ugly. I will have to look back. I will have to look back and assess what I said because I'm shaking a little bit. It's a mix of very big excitement and and you know, she's yes, Queen King H5 there was a must. King H5 was really smart. Woof! What a game this was. I wonder if she will want to talk to us. I'm gonna wait a little bit and see if she says anything on Discord. She might be a bit too tired. It was fun. Thanks for the commentary. Thank you for being here with me. Now I'm gonna just wait a little bit and see if Alex wants to have a quick chat with us. If she wants to know anything about the position. It is 90 plus 30. Yes, it was 90 plus 30. But compared to a lot of other classical tournaments, there was no added time after move 40. So usually after move 40, you get extra 30 minutes, which changes as I said earlier, changes the game a lot. She'll most likely call. Thank you, Poppy. That's very sweet. Thank you for being here. Let's just take a moment and wait for her. So what happened after this was this, and then this. And I think this is where they drew. I saved my life. Yes, Alex, you did. Hello. We are really happy with that. That was definitely an unpleasant position, and it was a major save. So congrats. When you played knight h5 check and you played king h5 h7, I was like, damn, I would have probably taken that in a heartbeat. That was very impressive. Very good. I don't know if you can hear me, but if you want to have a call, do let me know. She's in chat, she's not in a call. Yeah, she's in her own chat. Yeah, no worries. I can call 1 minute. All right. Let me then close Spotify and set it up. Hello, Alex. Congrats on that save. Let me just add you to OBS very quick. I also like it. Uh, I am good. I'm very excited because of your win, of your draw in this case, but it's a major win as it was a big save. Let me just, yeah. All right, is that working? Wait, one moment, sorry. I need to create another like this. And then there, just gonna crop it and we're ready. Yeah, it was very entertaining. I personally really enjoy doing commentary usually. So,
Yeah.
all right, now I think chat can hear you too. So,
Okay.
all right.
Chat can hear me now? All right. Okay. Yeah, I lost so many tempos with the queen. I didn't have a clear plan. Uh, yeah, and then he activate his pieces. So, and then when I calculate for so long, I did the wrong variant, I think.
Yeah, you did. There were some mistempos, and also he played very, very solidly. We kept calling him the very, very solid player, the end boss of solid play. Like he just couldn't give you a chance. And then
No,
that knight g4, you probably missed knight g4 there, right?
I didn't. I calculated, but for some reason I
Yeah.
thought it was fine. But then I forgot something there, like the check with the queen, and then I thought, okay, no, I'm lost. So yeah,
Yeah, at this point it was, I mean, it was plus 2.5. At some point it was like plus 3. But then
yeah,
he just couldn't find it. He just couldn't find it.
no, no, no.
And
Thing. I am happy it was not +5. I thought it would be +5.
I think the highest it was, I think it was like plus 3. Actually, no, I'm lying.
Okay.
After E3, it was plus 4.5. Yeah. But in that case, he had
So
to play
it's
knight
a mistake.
f6 check. Sorry?
E3 was a mistake.
Yeah, E3 was a mistake.
All right. Okay.
G5 was the best move there.
B5. Yeah. I would not think on that. Like, it's giving my 2 pawns, I think, or something. Gee.
Yeah, G5 there. E3, the engine really didn't like, but he had to find knight f6 check, which he didn't. Queen takes e3 was still very good, but after this he just
Yeah.
couldn't find it. And also, really big props to you for after knight h5 going king h7. Like that was genius. That was really good.
Yeah. I thought he has to kick me out, just exchanging the quiz, and then okay, let's see if I can
Yeah.
hold the position down a pawn. There is a small chance that I think like I can get the pawn back.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That was well played.
Well.
That was well played. Also, it's really funny that at some point we were like rooting for him to maybe consider some very bad moves, like hanging like a knight fork or something.
I was
And
rooting for that because they like a queen. I don't remember queen d4 maybe. No, queen e5,
Queen
something like
e5,
that.
yeah, Queen e5.
And, and then and I came for it, please. Make a
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
mistake.
I said to chat, if he plays Queen E5 here, I will personally start a subathon tomorrow and stream for 30 days straight. Um,
Oh my, that's great.
no, but the craziest part is I also said that if you draw by repetition that I will start the subathon tomorrow for 5 days, and you did. So I guess I guess I'm
Well,
doing that.
no.
Well, that wasn't planned, but there you go. I'm happy that you saved that.
Yeah, I'm happy to. He offered the draw, but I was about to call the arbiter when he played. I was
Ah,
like, to
okay.
stop the clock. And aha, because when he played, he offered a draw. But if he would not offer the draw, I will stop the clock and say, no, this is the repetition.
Ah, we didn't realize that he called it. Okay, I didn't know he offered the draw
Yeah,
first.
he he offered a draw,
Oh,
and
and
I
you
was like, yes,
accepted. Okay,
immediately.
so it wasn't a repetition.
But it was
Wait.
because if they would not offer a draw, it's a repetition. I would claim that, right? Because you
Mm,
have to pause the clock
yeah,
and call the arbiter before making your move. So I would do that, I think.
yeah,
I was
that
thinking.
would have been correct. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. o- Okay. Uh,
So I guess no
yeah,
subathon, but still, we're very happy. Everyone won.
that needs to convince you now, somehow.
I will look. If there's a similar situation tomorrow, maybe I'll think. But don't worry about that stuff. Don't worry about that. This is just
All
me
right.
doing Alex things, my kind of Alex
Uh,
things.
Alex. Okay. Thank you so much, Alex, for the commentary and helping me today. And tomorrow you are doing the fifth round too, right?
Yeah, I'm doing the morning round tomorrow. We'll keep rooting
Okay.
for a win.
Okay, yes, I have to mentalize. I didn't want to lose. That's why I was so happy with the draw. I think now I I am ready to win. Yeah.
We could tell that you really wanted to win, especially when you played F5. We were also like, okay, F5 means that you still want to fight, you still want to try for something, right?
I wanted. Yes, I knew my position it was not the best,
Mm-hmm.
but then I don't know. I was trying, but then I thought, okay, no, 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 stop trying, make a draw.
Yeah, yeah. That was the best idea. Yeah, I'm very glad. I'm glad to see you very smiley, and hopefully you'll get to rest for a double round tomorrow.
Oh yes, it's double round. Yes. Okay.
Reminder.
Thank you, Alex. Yeah. Today I play against kids in the morning, and I
Oh, I
woke up at
saw.
very.
Yeah, I
Oh,
saw.
okay. It was very nice. The kids were nice. Okay, Alex. Thank you so much, and thank you, chat, for watching the stream.
Thank you for having me. Your chat was also very nice to me, so thanks
Um,
for that. And I'll see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow. Bye, everyone. Thank you. Bye.
All right, chat. That was the that was Alex. She was very smiley. I'm very happy. That was definitely a great result. Now we confirmed though that that was not a repetition, so we might have to wait a little bit longer for that subathon. I mean, it might be a little technicality, but it's a lot. I didn't realize that it was the opponent who offered a draw. When is the next Alexandra game? I'll be streaming tomorrow, round 5 of the tournament. And it starts, I believe, at 10:30 CET. 10:30 a.m. CET. It was, she said herself that it wasn't. Opponent offered a draw because he knew she would play, but they didn't repeat. See, I don't think they wrote the last move. I want to do a subathon, but I don't have the equipment yet. That's why I keep postponing it. Because then subathon involves a lot of other activities. Oh, look at that. Now we're getting some moves. I don't know who played queen takes e4. That did not happen. I don't know who's making moves at this point. Is anyone on the DGT board playing random moves? I don't know. Anyways, chat, I'm gonna end the stream now. We can raid you if you're streaming something. No, March, I'm gonna end the stream here. Thank you though for being so nice to me. I really hope you enjoyed the commentary, and I'll be back tomorrow morning. Thank you so much for everything. Let's send a raid, March. If you want, we can send a raid to the same channel though. We can do that. How about that? Let's see who's streaming. There should be a lot of streamers streaming right now, right? Streamer streaming! Who would have thought? Who would have thought? I have an idea. Yeah, I think Diana is a good idea. I was gonna suggest the same because she's commentating the tournament here, so I think that's a good idea. I'm gonna send a raid over there. And if you could do that from Alex's channel, I would appreciate it. Raid Diana. All right. All right. On my end, it's ready. Thank you, March, for the help over on the on the other channel. Thank you guys for being here. I'll be back tomorrow, so don't go to sleep too late. We have things to do tomorrow morning. Hope to see you then. The run starts at 10:30 a.m. Yeah, CET. See you tomorrow. Bye bye. Have a great one.